Hey y'all! How's it going? Hey Angie, glad you're here first. Hey Sushi Bunny! Welcome to the stream. Let's see how my screen looks. Oh, it looks good. Hi Gail! How's everybody doing tonight? How's the sound? Can you hear me okay? Is music too loud? Always gotta double check. Hi Kayla! Hi Han! Where y'all watching from? Hi Christine! We got people from Florida, Middletown, Ohio, West Virginia, Oregon, St. Louis, Florida, Lake Placid. Awesome. Well, hey, I'm Christy, also known as the Art Lab. I'm the ArtSnacks ambassador for Texas, and we're gonna be creating some cool stuff with the ArtSnacks Plus box. Who here is a subscriber? Woohoo! Yay, Christine! I think you were here last time, right, Christine? Texas! Woo woo! Woo woo! Got people from everywhere. Cool. This is the title card I did with my supplies. This with the cool brush markers. Cool. Welcome back, Angie. Richmond, Virginia. Cool. We got a lot of people from everywhere. Just so you know, for this stream until the end of the month, the YouTube 20 code is live. You can use that on 20% off your entire purchase, excluding subscription boxes and special boxes. So like you can't get it off of, I don't believe you can get it off of like the blind date boxes, which I know there's still a couple going on, but these only work on like items and stuff. Raise your hand if you're a subscriber. And then like let us know how long you've been subscribed for. I've been subscribed since 2015, so it's been a while. There's my tag name if you want to find me on Instagram. I post mostly there, but I also started a YouTube channel not too long ago. So you can follow me at the Art Lab TX. I have a blog too. Just Google it and you can find me. So, okay. Here's the cool ArtSnacks logo that Lee worked on. Super awesome. Kind of has like a watercolory look. Ooh, July of 2016. Subscribed for 3 months. Cool. How are you liking being a subscriber, Angie? Loving my subscription, Kayla. Can't wait to get 2 boxes. I know! Who's excited for the next month's box? Ah! Please make sure your subscriptions are current this coming month. Be subscribed by February 29th to make sure you get the special birthday surprise, which is the bonus box by Tombow. It's going to feature some of their products. I don't know what they're gonna be putting in the box, but Tombow always has really great products, so I'm gonna be using a couple too during this stream as well, along with the box. So yes, the excitement. Tombow. Woo! Cool. Sushi Bunny's been subscribed since 2019 August. Cool. So we got some like some, you know, more experienced art snackers. We got some new subscribers, so that's cool. Glad y'all could join us. So what I'm going to be talking about is the Plus box, which is a nice big box. It won't fit on screen here, but it's a nice big box. You get a full-size surface to work on, and you get a bonus item too. So for this month, we got the Fluid cold press watercolor paper block, 8 by 8 inches. And it's super awesome. This is one of my favorite papers to work on. Really accessible because my local people use, they have this on stock. So I really like this paper a lot for watercolors and stuff. I'll show you my thing in a second. My sketch, I pre-sketched in there. It's 140 pounds too, which is awesome, and cold pressed. So the other bonus item we got is the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pens set in black. There's a set of 4, which comes in 4 nib styles. B for brush, SB for soft brush, SC for soft calligraphy, and 1.5 bullet, which I prefer. I prefer the bullet nib out of all 4 of them, but I do like the soft brush and the brush. I typically, the soft calligraphy is not my favorite, but I don't know, I probably won't be focusing on much. I may, like, you know, do some doodling with it as a warm-up. So on the back, don't forget there's a bonus art prompt, which is trying to create texture and movement with wet-on-wet techniques. Wet your paper first, then apply the color strokes using the Faber-Castell watercolor markers. So these are the new Faber-Castell watercolor markers. They're super awesome. I like them a lot. They are really versatile. I'll be using these like in mixtures and making washes with them and a couple of different projects, which I'll show you all in a bit. And it comes with 2 nibs. It comes with a brush side and a bullet side. So good for a variety of use. By the way, on here, let's read the joke real quick. Why did the pencil sharpener win the argument? It made a better point. Oh my gosh, guys. I love these jokes that Madison writes. She's pretty awesome. And credit to her because she does all of the writing for all of the menus. So props to her. She always does a great job describing everything. Really great. So, yeah. That aside, so like I said, talked about the markers, talked about the paper and the bonus pens, and then the other 3 items are the Kuretake Clean Color, which I thought I had one there by me, but normally, usually you see the brush markers. I do have one actually right there by me. Usually they look like this, which is the Real Brush Clean Color Zig, which I think are available in the shop. They come in a variety of colors. They're water-based. But what's neat about this is that it has a dot, so you can like do like a really big dot to like a really fine dot, and then there's also a 0.5 millimeter bullet nib on the other side, which is super cool. So that's kind of the comparison and like how they look and stuff. But that's typically like what I'll see is that's what I knew was the clean color. Anyways, I actually had bought, it's kind of funny, I bought these like a while back and I was like, what am I going to use these for? So like now, like seeing all the examples and stuff, I'm going to be doing a little bit of dot lettering, if you will, with these. I'll show y'all after a bit. Like there's a lot you can do. But I got like a 4 set of these, which is like green, pink, and a couple other ones. Updated my payment info today. We'll get 2 boxes. So the bonus box that we're talking about, you'll get the regular box on top of the bonus box. And I believe the bonus box is like a smaller, like regular box that's has Tombow stuff in it. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know what we're getting in it, but you're going to be getting 2 boxes next month. One's a regular and the other one's the Tombow bonus. So yeah, that's the Zig Kuretake Clean Color Dot thing. I'll show y'all in a bit. And then here's the Art Graph water soluble 2B pencil, which is super awesome. It's actually new to ArtSnacks and it has a really thick core and you can use it with water and stuff. You can even erase it too and add highlights. So you can even use like the Tombow Knock eraser and like get like really fine erase your water color looking stuff. I'll show y'all on my page here in a sec. So, I sharpen it. I had to use my X-Acto knife to sharpen it, but you can use like any pencil sharpener to sharpen it. But I used an X-Acto knife to kind of get it a little more pointy. But this is like, it's really soft, it's 2B, and it's water soluble, so you'll be able to use it with the brush, which this is a really cool looking brush, and I saw this on their website. It's called the Princeton Glacier #2 round, and it's got this really cool design. I don't know, it's just really, it's a really pretty brush. I mean, it's got that like white tip and then brown like right there. It's really pretty, but I know it's synthetic, so it's really nice. And it's in 2, so you can get really detail in there. So, okay. I'm going to show y'all the swatches I did. Anybody swatch? Does anybody like doing swatches and stuff? I do a lot of swatches. To get a better feel, because I always struggle with the challenge of the month. I always make sure to swatch as much as I can. I do some lettering, I do kind of like scribbles and stuff like that. So these are all my samples of all I did. And see, here's that erase that I told y'all. That's for like a really good, I mean, like it just erases right through, and that's, you know, and I think you can kind of erase it. Maybe not as well. It's set in there pretty well. But you can get like, you know, some highlights out of it, but it's okay. You can kind of see it better on camera than you can here, but yeah, I erased a little bit of it too. But you can't get it like completely erased like this. So it's always best to erase before you put your water media on there. There's the Zig Clean color with the dots. I should put a couple more dots on there. Boop, boop, boop. Everybody enjoying this month's box? Here is the 2 colors I got. I actually didn't write the other color. The other color is purple violet. Purple violet. I always like to make note of the colors I have because that helps me whenever I buy more. So I actually went and bought more. They have them available in the ArtSnacks box. ArtSnacks shop. I think it's shop.artsnacks.co. They have these available. So I bought a couple more. I wanted to match the India Red. So like this is a gradient between the India Red, this middle sanguine, and this light pink, which is called beige red. It's really pretty. They blend really nice together. And then here's like a test with some of the pencil and like the India Red. It worked okay, well enough. I lettered this actually with the Tombow. The clean color, the dot pen. I actually lettered that, so you can get like really nice monoline lettering with it. I drew a macaron with this month's supply. Cool sushi. I love this month's box. Yeah, it was a really good box. So I bought a couple more colors, and I haven't used these 2 yet, but I want to mix these 2 and see what they do. So the other thing that you can do with these 2 colors is mix them. So I have a palette here. It's just a porcelain palette, and I like to mix my colors, especially when it's water media. It's always good to mix, like, almost got that on my paper. I always like having them like pre-mixed semi at least on my palette. It creates this really nice like maroon color. I don't know if you can see it very well, but yeah, you can see it. It's like a purpley maroon and then like a more deeper maroon, and then there's the 2 colors by themselves. So they create kind of a nice like wash effect. It's nice. So, and here's all of the Pitt pens all lined out. So yeah, I mean, like each has their own little thing, but I think I think I'm more used to the brush, the B pen and the 1.5, because those are more firm, and then the soft ones, I mean, they're probably more for whenever you want more like expressive looks and stuff. And then I kind of did a little bit on the back, just like doodling and brush lettering and stuff. Here's like a couple other like ways to use that dot pen. And yeah, there's my Benny that I'm gonna be drawing later. So yeah, that's kind of the direction we're going. So I'll be doing a quote, and then I'll also be doing a lining and drawing Benny too. For those of y'all that don't know my character Benny, she's a character that I did during Inktober. She's super awesome. She's like kind of like my go-to thing. Other than lettering, she's my other go-to thing that I like to like draw, because then I don't have to think about it. I'm like, when it comes to these challenges, I really don't like to have to think really hard, because the purple and the India red kind of stumped me. I was like, what am I gonna do with this? Yes, the cutoff is, I'm missing the text. Yeah, the cutoff is February 29th. So update your payments and all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, I thought I answered that. Yeah. February 29th. You're good. You updated it. You're good. Just make sure the subscription is live on your info. So here's the sketch that I'm going to do later. I already lined it and I put my circle on here, so I'm going to do like a wreath thing later, but I'm just going to draw Benny real quick. Or maybe I'll draw my hand real quick. I said, let's see, what time is it? 5:13. So I'll just be on until, I'll just be on for an hour. So until the hour is up, then I will be done. But let's see. What was I drawing earlier? I think I was drawing like the rock sign, the U rock sign. It'll be okay if my fingers are cut off. Hands are always really hard, but I like to do it as like a warm-up. I always recommend warm-ups. Because it's really hard to just like start drawing like right off the bat. Like that's really hard to do. So like before the stream, I was trying to warm up and do a few things before I started. So one thing to note is that, of course, I'm using the water graph. I'll show you later whenever I blend it, which you can still erase. Where's my Tombow? Tombow eraser. I just had it right here. I hate when this happens. There it is. I knew I had it there. It's weird. You can erase right now. Hands are hard. Hey Lee, welcome to the stream. There's this funny thing I think you can do. I saw it on TikTok earlier. Hi Jessica, welcome to the stream. You're good. If you put your pinky and your thumb together and you feel right here, if you feel a muscle, if you don't feel a muscle, you're one of the 15% that like have evolved past having the muscle right here. I don't know. It's something I just learned apparently. It was like, oh, well, that's neat. Fun fact for the day. On TikTok of all places. So I'm just sketching a quick hand before I get into like the main portion of what I'm gonna be doing. Of course my hand moved, so now it's gonna be a slight different, but that's okay. It's kind of hard to draw on, it's kind of hard for me to draw without like without like holding the paper. I know like Casey Golden, she like tapes it down and stuff, but I have like my foam core here, so it'd be bad to like it'd be bad to try to tape it to my foam core and then it might rip the foam core. I don't know. drew my pinky really short. I was trying to fit it on the page. I should probably just push it off the page. It's okay. Yeah, I drew my pinky a little too short. It's okay though. I always draw my hand. What do y'all draw whenever like when you're having trouble thinking things? Like what do y'all draw to like kind of remedy that? It's like my hand always ends up like really wrinkly too. This is a warm-up though. Better question is, what do y'all do as warm-ups if you do any warm-ups? Okay, good enough. So then I'm taking the Princeton Glacier, dipping it in some water, which you can do this with an aqua brush too. But I like having a brush, and then it just blends away. Look at that. It's just so cool. I have the artist craft, like it's just, I didn't put my paper towel here. Let me grab a paper towel. It's the artist craft graphite. It's just like, kind of like a little brick of graphite. And it's pretty awesome because you can just like use it with a paintbrush and water, and it works. Oh, it's right there actually. Put it on the right side actually. Always gotta have stuff on the right side because I'm right-handed. Okay. I don't really need my hand out anymore. I'm just gonna blend this real quick. I put it in this little tin. There's my carbon disc, so it's about the same thing, but it's a disc. So it's a little bit more inconvenient, as you can see. But I didn't know they had a pencil, and like this is really amazing. I'm definitely gonna be using it a lot whenever I travel. So I just wanna blend away this line and just make it a little softer. It's just good for making it softer. Make that a little darker under there because it's under my thumb. I added a little more there so that way it sits underneath. Let's see. Yeah, just a little bit there and then here. It just gives it a little bit more of a rounder look. Not my best hand, but that's okay. It's a warm-up. And it's on a smaller sheet of paper. That's the other thing I recommend is like making your paper smaller, because then it's a little less intimidating. I always get intimidated by a large space. So I'm like, well, I need it a little smaller, so. There, there's my hand. I didn't get the thumb exactly the way I wanted it, but it'll have to do. I can always go back in. Make sure my thumb is more like that. Anybody else struggle with hands? The best way I recommend. Oh, cool. Drawing eyes is good too. Hands are a little easier for me than eyes. I'm still working on my eyes. I draw a couple circles and then turn them into animals until I find my groove. My groove turned into a giraffe today. Aw, that's cute. By the way, join us over at the Mix. Artsnacks.co. Join us over there. Post what you created during the live stream. Share it with us on #ArtsnacksLive. Let's see. So yeah, that's a nice little warm up. It's my hand. Yeah, rock on. I didn't get as many like shadows in there, but it'd take me a while to like work that. So okay, I just wanna make my Benny now. I'm gonna draw Benny real quick. I gotta look at my guide here. I'm gonna use the Tombow monograph pencil because since next month we're going to be having the Tombow bonus. I've been trying to learn sign language, so drawing the different letters in Sketchbook and multitask signs and hands. That's cool. That is really cool. Okay, so those of you that don't know what the monograph pencil is, it's super cool. They have this thing, so like, say like, I think I have it off. Yeah. So say I need like more lead. There's no lead. I ran out. So you just shake it, and then lead comes out of the tip. It has this little like mechanism on the inside. It's super cool. Come on out. Oh, it went out too much. So then you just click it a little bit, and you can push it back in if you want. And then you can lock it, and then it doesn't shake. And it's got this twisty eraser thing, which is, I'm pretty sure it's the same eraser as like this one. This is my favorite eraser. It's the best eraser. It erases everything, almost everything. But cats. Ooh, cool. Welcome to the stream, Xana and Jennifer and Cindy. Circles that turn into faces. Oh, I like that whole like circles that turn into things. That's cool. I've been getting into character design, so that's what Benny is. She's like my character from Inktober. Let's see. There we go. Now I'm on the screen. I probably want, because I want the heart balloon over here. I just want to draw this like picture of her with the balloon. It's kind of like that Banksy picture of the kid with the balloon, except with my character with the balloon. So I wanted to draw her with it. I don't think I have it here. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, this is my character, Benny. Which she has an Instagram right now, which is called Binny Adventures, BINNY Adventures. And this is her. She's a bunny with tin ears. And I want to eventually like make a book with her. I think it'd be really cute. But I got to like brainstorm more about like what exactly I want like her adventure to be. I originally wanted her to like adventure to the places that I've been. So like I've been to Japan, I've been to Europe, all around Europe. So I wanted her to like also, hang on, I'm trying to think of how her paw needs to be. Well, I mean, it could just be hung, it could just be out like that. Nice and erased. I don't know, I didn't want her like, well, I could draw it like that. There. Like the ball paw. No, it looks funny there. I need it to be skinnier at the top. She doesn't really have a neck. I gave her like the no neck property. I have a picture of her, of a balloon. Where did it go? There it is. Yeah. Okay. There's some little characteristics here and there to like give it that look of the balloon. I'm like jumping back and forth between these two erasers because I like the one for detail. You'll see me, I'm gonna use like 3 erasers. And then her little feet. I think like a couple, I believe, the October, September box, I had done like a bunch of her expressions. Those links to the past ones are up too if you want to go check out other past live streams for ideas on past boxes and just ideas in general. I'm always one for like making sure like everybody has, you know, understands better how to use the supply. That's why I'm called the Art Lab. Well, plus I like a variety of, plus I like a variety of media, and I always like changing it up. I never really stay with one thing. And that's the beauty of this box, because they all, in general, all the boxes, they're always like that. And then her little face, which I will line later. I'm gonna use something a little smaller for her nose. There we go. Okay. A little bit of cleanup here and there. I might use the gray marker to line her later. Usually I use a really thick marker. I have all these pencil shavings everywhere. There. Can you see her? She's so cute. And then I put a little shade underneath her, but I wanted to do this kind of water technique. Oh, I gotta put her eyebrows on. I forgot. Cute little eyebrows. Okay, there we go. Ooh, what's going on in chat? My bad, missed some. So if I sign up this week, I'll get two boxes next month. Correct, Angela. You will get the regular ArtSnacks box as well as the bonus box. So you sign up by February 29th. And yeah, that's still within the day. So before February 9th. Okay, what am I gonna do first? I think I'm going to do a little purple on her dress because I wanted to do both the colors. So I'll do the purple first. So like I said, what you do, no, my pretty brush is not clean anymore. So what I do is I kind of put it out because it's a water-based marker, it's okay. Just kind of put it out a little bit. I want to tone that purple just a smidgen. Okay. So I'm just gonna go in with my brush. Then I'll put the lines across it later. Work quick so that way you don't have any lines. That's how you work a wash in quickly. Is like you have to work really fast. So what I noticed with like the pigment of this marker, you have to work really fast. Oh yeah, no problem. I'm super excited about the box too. I'm glad you're signed up. I need to get a little bit more color on the bottom. Let me see if I can't. A little bit of a wet on wet technique. Oh! I just splatted my pen. 2 seconds. It's okay. I'm still in warm-up mode. Yeah, it's okay. That's why you gotta be careful a little bit with your watercolor. There, it's out. All done. Kind of neat, made a neat little design there. Lost control of my brush there. I'm not used to little brushes. I'm actually used to like the 4s and 7s. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, put that aside. And then the next part I want to do, I gotta let that dry. So the next part I want to do is this. I have different kinds of art supplies, thousands of markers, full set of color pencils, watercolor pencils, aqua pastels, all of it. So much stuff. Me too. I have a ton of watercolors. I think people were posting their workspaces, which I'll post it eventually. But yeah, you'll see I have a watercolor wall. I might have posted it a while back. But yeah, I have a watercolor wall, like not a wall, just a corkboard. I have a whole wall of that stuff. And then I have a whole wall of brushes, a whole wall of acrylic paints. Yeah, it's a lot. I say wall. I keep saying wall. I mean like it's a board. Tricolor pencils. And I thought I'd hate them, but they were fab. Yeah, I'm not used to those yet. I'm not used to those yet. You know, it's really funny about this India Red. I don't know what colors y'all got. What colors did y'all get, by the way? Shout out in the chat what colors y'all got. I got India Red and the Purple Violet, and it's kind of interesting because it dries differently than like when you place it down. It's really interesting. I actually prefer mine like whenever it's wet more than I prefer it wet than dry because it kind of dries a little dull. Good enough. And then come in with the purple to darken it. There's a couple dark spots. Ooh, I put it in there while it was like wet on wet. Well, let me go in there and pick that up. I wasn't anticipating it being so dark. I forgot it creates it like black. That's why you do swatches. I wanted it to be a little lighter. Maybe I can lift it out. It's like a really dark part now. Brown and green. Aw, bye Angela. Thanks for joining the stream. I got like red in my... It's like really dark. Didn't mean for it to be that dark. Let's see. I need to lift it out. Let me get a tissue. And I can lift some of this out. Yeah, it had shadow there. But oh well. It's okay. I need to let it dry before I do any more with it. Okay, the other thing I was gonna do is line with the gray. And I'm gonna erase some of this. Should have erased, I forgot to erase my thicker lines with. Forgot to erase. This is like danger zone. It's usually when you're in danger of like swiping it incorrectly. That's why you're supposed to erase before you start painting. My bad. Okay. Good enough. Green and brown. Have you tried mixing your green and brown, Kayla? Beige red comes in handy. It's gonna be a little dark, but that's okay. You can also use the tip of your brush on the tip of the marker. It's another way of getting the color on there too. I should have done that, but that's okay. Hindsight is 2020. Her and her 10 ears. Side. This is also water soluble. To an extent, it's water soluble. I might just color in her whole ear gray, actually. There you go. Come in with the bold, because I usually give her a really thick outline. Oh, that is definitely the brush. I got out the wrong one. I was thinking B, like the bullet nib. That's not right. The 1.5 is the bullet nib. I know, what was the point of outlining her in the gray then? Well, just to kind of give me a better look at like what I was drawing. Extra lines in. Yeah, I always like mixing this stuff, so I hope you mix your colors. Okay, now we're gonna add these strips. Okay, that's it for the Benny pose. Well, let me go in with a brush. There's a couple little things I want to line thinly, which comes in handy when you have a thinner. There. Just like a little bit extra. I just like things that come out a little more. There. I will erase later. I want to let this dry a little more. Okay, moving on. Got 15 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish all of this, but we'll see. I will try my best. Resituate. Okay, so I'm going to letter this. How am I gonna letter this? That was the thing I didn't decide. Sure, I'll do the purple. Do it with the nib. So I'm using the bullet nib side. Does anybody ever do any lettering? That's what I always like to do. Thanks. Yeah, Benny's gonna dry for a little bit. Start where you are. which I have a hard time with because I'm always like getting new stuff, which I don't need all of it. Which I'm like going through a purge period right now. And then do what you can. Got really tiny towards the end. Just trying to get it all in there. This is what is called monoline. And then I'll use the brush for his name. It takes a lot of practice. Oh, hey Bree! Ooh, he has like a ton of ink on this side. I think like I don't know what's going on with my purple, but like the purple is like the opposite side from the bullet nib is pushing out a lot more ink for some reason. Not sure for why, but it's like bubbling. Okay, so I was gonna try my hand at this. I don't know if it's gonna be successful or not, but I'm gonna try these roses. Need a ton more of the ink on the other side to come out. I use these 3 colors. So, okay. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Hey, Jessica. Okay, so I marked out where each of where I'm gonna put flowers at. I'm also gonna be using the Karen marker for the leaves. So, okay, where's my other image? I had another image up to help guide me. Okay. Because I was having some hard time figuring out marker florals. Because I did it before. I'd done my marker florals before, but it's been a little bit. But I'm going to be using a brush, so it's going to be even harder. Okay. So it starts out like 2 little blips, like this. And then kind of pull and pull. And then supposed to go like what? There we go. It's like a side pull. It's really hard to do. And hard to explain as you're doing it. It was like a pull and a wiggle. Okay, it's looking like a rose. Whew, okay. I have to be really slow. Add a little dimension to the middle a little bit while it's wet. That one was not wet, but whatever. It's like difficult, these roses. Ugh. Okay. Pull and wiggle. There we go. Pull and wiggle. Pull and wiggle. Get a little bit longer there. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. There we go. Okay, I did one. Next color. Okay. Whoop, too much in there. Kind of starts like a semicolon. I know, that's the only reason why I'm doing these sorts of roses, is because the other roses are a little too intimidating for my taste. Oh, I went really big on that petal. Okay, and then each of them are like intertwining or something like that, so each one has to like kind of tuck under the next one. And I kind of got the pattern off a little bit right there. Oh, I almost merged these two roses. I mean, these two petals. Okay. This one's a little weird, wonky. Cool. Yeah, good enough. Okay, down here. Smaller one. Good enough for a small one. Okay. Okay. Now I was gonna use this olive, so I'm using this brush marker. I'm gonna try to add it with a little bit of the purple to kind of dull it down a little bit. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, made a nice gray green. Ooh, that's really pretty. Ooh, purple. Who would have thought it would have made that like pretty gray green? Okay, I just lost it. I lost the green. I took it out too far. Oops. Okay. Let me back it up a little more. Improper use of brush markers, but you know what? This is how I'm doing it. I just didn't want it to be like that vibrant against like the purple and all that stuff, but I wanted it to be there. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to do my leaves. It's a pull and down. Or you can go out like that. Oh man, I chose a really challenging thing. I should really be cleaning my room, but I'm sitting here watching you. That's okay. I mean, I'm only gonna be on for like another few minutes, so you can get to cleaning right after. I might just do a couple buds here and there. berry buds or something. I don't know. Little pine needle things. I'm not the best at wreaths, but this is kind of my rendition of it. It's getting lighter. Sure, there, that works. Ta-da! I'm done. Oh, that took a little bit. Today, okay, I can still do a little bit. Let me do a little bit of lining, just a little bit. I just want to line it just a little bit. Also, I want to erase some of this too. I will be posting this to the mix, so make sure you're on our mix network, mix.artsnacks.co. I'll probably have to erase this once it's done drying. I don't want to accidentally swipe it. I always enjoy lettering. On there. I might outline this, I'm not sure. Or something. We'll see. It might change between like the post and now, but at least you get to see it at this point. It gets a little cramped over here. I won't really be able to see it that much. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, that marker bled just a little bit. It only bled because there's a lot of ink on the tip, so kind of looked funny on the paper. But yeah, there we go. I'm done. So here's Benny. I might want to erase her real quick. Erase like the pencil. Oops, I erased her. I erased her whisker. There we go. Okay. Here's Benny with the two colors, and then Here's the hand that I did earlier, the hand warm up with the pencil. So yeah, I might actually add a little bit of shadow maybe with the... No, I just need to be done. And I'll go back in with the brush. Just a little bit of shadow here and there. But some of the stuff is still wet, so I don't want to do it right now. But yeah, that's there. That's it for the stream. Anyways, thank you for joining us, joining me on the stream. And, you know, make sure you're subscribed by February 29th to get the bonus box. And then also don't forget the 20% off your entire purchase, excluding boxes, special boxes. So, you know, if you want to buy more of these markers, you can use 20% off on it. So, I am the Art Lab TX. Oh yeah, and then don't forget the mix. Join us over at the mix. I'm gonna post all this stuff on there as well as on my Instagram. So yeah, y'all have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and I will see y'all later. Bye.